Talked about already, cold temperatures are gripping South Florida, prompting an unprecedented effort to get those experiencing homelessness off of the streets. Joining me now is Sam Gill, a senior vice president at Camillus House, which is stretching its shelter capacity to the limit to offer people a warm space. And Sam, I just had a brief conversation with Ron Book with the Homeless Trust, who said in all his years of advocating for people who don't have homes, he's never seen it like this. Can you elaborate?
Yeah, I agree completely with Ron, Jim. It's been quite a cold snap we've had here over the last few days, and we've been able to, thank God, take in an additional 156 souls over the last week, and we're prepared to do whatever it takes to make sure no one has spent the night on the street.
Well, that's good to know. Now, as you and I both know, you cannot force people to come in off the street. So how do you convince them that it's the smart thing to do?
Well, part of that is we've had a lot of relationships already that we've established with our outreach teams, with the city, and also just having conversations with these folks and letting them know that it's dangerous for them to be out there. Obviously, at the end of the day, it's their decision, and if they do decide to stay on the street, we provide them with blankets and warm clothing so that at least they can weather it with some safety.
Yeah, that was my next question. What can you do for those who refuse to help and who are so used to being on the street that they say, that's okay, I'll tough it out?
Yeah, and that happens. It's not many people, but you do have folks who are resistant to coming indoors for whatever the reason, and with them, we'll try to engage them many times. It's not a one-shot thing. We go out there every day.
Yeah. Well, I guess one thing that is kind of a hidden benefit here, perhaps you're engaging people whom you otherwise might not, and you have a chance to offer them some long-term help. So once you get people in a warm place like Camillus House, what do you try to do to engage them long-term to give them some help?
Well, the first thing we do is we serve them a hot meal. We give them a chance to take a shower, get some fresh clothes, and then we start the work of really kind of building a relationship with them. For those who we haven't met before, who haven't been to Camillus House, it does take time. But once they see that this is a safe place for them,
Yeah.
oftentimes it does make a difference in how they approach it.
And very, very quickly, Sam, it does take a village to help people, and you say in times like this, you see the village in South Florida really stepping up, right?
Absolutely, Jim. We've had so many people coming, donating blankets and clothing and calls. Our own board members have been dropping off donations. So it really does take an entire community to weather this type of cold that we're not used to.
All right, well, that's good to know. And I presume you're still taking donations as well, right, Sam?
Absolutely, sir. Yeah,
Oh,
we go out there to the street every day and hand them out.
all right, good to know. Sam Gill with Camillus House, thank you so much and keep up the great work.
Thank you, Jim.